Their head coach is Victor Ramos. Number 0, Greg Warburton. Hello and welcome to the Champions Cup Group B. This is the final game of day 3 as hosts CD ILUNION of Spain take on HYERES of France. ILUNION are 2-0 in the competition so far. They picked up wins against Cantu and Gran Canaria. And HYERES are 1-1, a loss to Cantu and a win against Gran Canaria yesterday. Who will join Cantu in the Champions Cup quarter-final? We'll see. And just to run through some stats, for ILUNION, their leading average point scorer is Luis Hassel, averaging 19 points per game. He had a massive game yesterday where he top scored with 23 points. And shot 79% from the field. Bill Latham is averaging a double-double of 16 points and 11 rebounds. And Greg Warburton also a double-double of 14 points and 11 assists per game. He had a big game yesterday in terms of facilitation. He had 11 assists. And for HYERES, their leading average point scorer is Nico Joanser, averaging 21 points a game and alongside 9 rebounds. He had a big game yesterday, 35 points against Gran Canaria, and was one of the many reasons why HYERES picked up the win yesterday. He shot 56% from the field. Mamadi Traore, the young 22-year-old, is averaging 16 points alongside 5 rebounds. And Jérôme Duron is averaging a double-double of 10 points and 11 assists. And Louis Ardouin is averaging 12 assists per game. ILUNION will start with 4 Charlotte Moore, 12 Bill Latham, 13 Amadou Diallo, 24 Pencho Ortega, and 35 Luis Hassel. So ILUNION running the 4 big lineup with Charlotte Moore. And HYERES will start with 7 Sofiane Eroui, 9 the captain Nico Joanser, 11 Louis Ardouin, 13 Mamadi Traore, and 15 Jérôme Duron. Cantu have punched their ticket to Champions Cup quarter-finals, and Gran Canaria punched their ticket to Euro Cup 2 in Reggio Calabria. We will see who'll join Cantu in the Champions Cup quarter-finals. ILUNION are the favourites to win on paper. Of course, ILUNION already 3-time winners of the Champions Cup. First winning it in '97, then back-to-back in 2016, 2017. Finished third in Champions Cup last year, just missed out on the final after a semi-final loss to Albacete. And HYERES, they finished fourth in Euro Cup 1 last year, the Euro Cup 1 final. And some results from the earlier groups. Galatasaray beating Sassari in Group A, and Bilbao beating Cologne in Group C. Of course, all the action can be found on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. There'll be a loud chants of Vamos ILUNION from the hometown crowd. Hassel and Traore will get set to tip. ILUNION in the yellow with a black trim, HYERES in the blue. And HYERES win the tip. Here is Durand finding Ardwa inside to Traore, and one for the big man. Early foul on Luis Hassel. And Traore to the line. French international, made his Paralympic debut in Paris. 6 of the 8 HYERES players play on the French national team. He misses the bonus bucket. HYERES by 2. Here is Ortega on the drive, finding Diallo. Diallo can't get it to fall. Latham chases it down. Hassel heaves, finds Ortega. 8 on the shot clock. Ortega can't get it to go. And Joan Serre with the rebound. Stolen by Ortega. Hassel inside, finding Diallo on the drive. And Diallo gets ILUNION's first score of the game. Foul is on Erawi. Charge. Erawi's first personal. HYERES ball. Durand on the inbound. Here is Ardwan. 4-3. Bounces off the rim. And ILUNION running the 4 big lineup with Charlotte Moore. Here is Ortega. Finding can't find anyone, and Traore intercepts. Here is Ardouin. Traore once again delivering. And it will be the battle of the big men in this game. Hassel versus Traore. 2-point lead here. Latham, Ortega. Back to Latham. And it's short. ILUNION failing to find their rhythm early on. Here is Ardouin. Juan Sayer gets it to go. He had a massive 35 points yet in yesterday's game. Contributed to their 10-point win over Gran Canaria. HYERES by 4. Here is Ortega to Latham. It's no good. And Durand on the fast break. Doesn't go, and Juan Sayer takes a tumble. Foul is on Latham, his first. HYERES ball with 12 to shoot. 16 to shoot. Juan Sayer gets it to go, and HYERES up by 6. A great start for the French side. And ILUNION really failing to hit their mark early on. Interception by Traore. ILUNION just looking frustrated and flustered. As Juan Sayer goes for the 3. No good. And subs preparing to come in for ILUNION. Danny Sticks and Greg Warburton. Latham can't get it to go. And Sticks and Warburton will come in, replacing Moore and Ortega. So ILUNION, they lose height, but they gain the facilitating ability of Warburton and the shooting ability. 6-point lead. HYERES make that an 8-point lead. Juan Sayer making ILUNION pay. Foul is on Durand. His first personal. Third team foul for HYERES. Hassel can't get that to fall. Durand can't chase it down. It will be ILUNION ball. Hassel gets it to go. And Hassel had a massive 23 points in yesterday's game. Shot 79% from the field. Here is Juan Ser. Lets it fly and it's good to go. Juan Ser feeling himself. 35 points in yesterday's game. And a miscommunication on the pass. Picked up by Latham. Diallo inside. Nothing there. 8-point game in favour of HYERES. And Traore's fouled on the shot, foul against Hassel. Another 2 shots to come for Traore. And ILUNION really struggling offensively in this game. Timeout called. HYERES lead by 8, 12-4. A very slow start for the hosts. And Juan Ser already up to 8 points personal. He's 4 of 5 from the field. And Traore 100%, 2 of 2. A reminder of the other games going on around about now. Turinga Bulls versus Porto Torres in Group A, and Landil versus Fenerbahce in Group C. The winner of Landil Fenerbahce will determine who wins Group C, as both Landil and Fenerbahce are already through to the Champions Cup. Meanwhile, let's get back underway with Group B action. Traore at the line. Made his Paralympic debut in Paris. It's unsuccessful from the line. And ILUNION have deemed to have entered the key too early, so Traore will get another shot. He's unsuccessful, and it remains an 8-point ball game. ILUNION trail. Here is Diallo. Can't get it to go inside. Duron chases it down, great rebound. And HYERES back on the attack. Eroe breaks free. Can't get the layup to go. Second chance is no good. Third time, can't get it to go for Traore. And Hassel knocks Traore to the ground there. Very physical here at the Champions Cup, as both Traore and Hassel take a tumble. Nice show of respect there between the two big men. So regular foul being called. Hassel's second personal. And he will take a break. In comes Ortega. So ILUNION lose height, but they gain speed with this sub. So the HYERES head coach Anthony Joubert wants the refs to take another look at this. I think he believes that the foul against Traore was unsportsmanlike. So the referees are going to have a look. And if it's an unsportsmanlike, it means HYERES will get two shots and possession back. So it remains the regular foul. HYERES ball with 14 to shoot. Intercepted by Diallo. Warburton at the elbow, catch and shoot, it rattles out. HYERES maintain an 8-point lead, it's intercepted by Warburton. Latham, the pump fake, it rattles out once again. And a miscommunication on the pass, that turns over the ball. Timeout called, it remains an 8-point game in favour of HYERES. 3 minutes to go in the first. And right now ILUNION shooting at an extremely low 16%, 2 of 12. Compared to HYERES' 50%, 6 of 12. A very, very low scoring start for ILUNION. Very uncharacteristic for the reigning Spanish champions. ILUNION with possession, they'll want to improve their shooting percentage. It stays with ILUNION. 9 on the shot clock. And they make it a 6-point game. 2.5 remaining in the first. Ardwan finding Joan Serre. Traore fouled on the shot. Foul against Ortega. And that is Ortega's First personal. And Traore goes 1 of 2. It is a 7-point game in favour of the French side. Here is Warburton. Finding Latham. Ortega. Inside. Creates space. And the finish. And 1 for Ortega. A sensational finish. And the foul goes against Traore. Bonus bucket to come for Ortega. Five-point game. Potential for a 4-point game. Bonus bucket no good, but he gets his own rebound. ILUNION resets. Warburton can't get that to fall. Warburton yet to make his mark. Traore with a mismatch from the elbow, and he gets it back 1 to go. 7-point game. Here is Ortega with pace. Met by Joan Serre. Warburton finds Sticks. Sticks at the top. Short. Joan Serre. And here is Durand on the fast break. Scoop layup is good. HYERES by 9. A phenomenal start for HYERES. Ortega off the glass. Final minute of the first. Oddwall. Intercepted by Diallo. Ortega finds Warburton. Over to Latham. Latham inside. As reliable as ever. 5-point game. Another interception. And Ortega met by Joan Serre, fouled by Joan Serre. Joan Serre's first personal. Ortega at the line again. The Madrid native has been a part of ILUNION since he was 9 years old. 5 seconds left in the first after these free throws. Makes the first. 4-point game. Chance for a 3-point game. And just like that, it's a 3-point game, 1 possession. And Traore has to fire, it's no good. And at the end of the first, it's a 3-point game. HYERES 17, ILUNION 14. ILUNION not had the greatest start, but they've pulled it back to a 1 possession game at the end of the first. And Ortega's leading the way with 8 points. He's 3 of 4 from the field. Hassel with 4. And a chip in from Latham with 2. For HYERES, Joan Sayer has 8. He's 4 of 5 from the field. Traore closely behind him on 7. And ILUNION have bumped up their shooting percentage from 16% to 33%. They are 6 of 18 from the field. HYERES at 53%, 8 of 15. In the other groups, Fenerbahce are leading Landil 14-4, and Bulls are leading Porto Torres 10-8 early on. Meanwhile, let's get back to Group B action. ILUNION possession. They trail by 3. Here is Warburton. Intercepted by Traore. And here's Quick in transition. Here is Joan Sayer. Finding Traore, the big man, met by Latham. It will not go. Latham with a rebound. 8-second violation on ILUNION. So the team has 8 seconds to get the ball over the halfway line. If they fail to do that, it's an 8-second violation. HYERES ball, they lead by 3. And here is Latham, finding Warburton. And the ball is judged to have gone off court. HYERES ball. Mind you, Warburton just seems to be laughing at that, so at least he's in good spirits. HYERES, they lead by 3. Here is Ardwar. Finding Eroui, deflected by Latham. HYERES possession with 6 on the shot clock. Shot no good for Joan Sayer. Latham, Warburton. Sets himself up on the outside and banks it home. 1 point game. Another interception, but it's quickly intercepted by HYERES. Joan Sayer, met by Diallo. Batted away from Ardwar. Good defense there from Sticks. HYERES possession, 9 on the shot clock. And Diallo can't get a hand on it. It stays with HYERES. 3 on the shot clock. And Traore is unable to beat the shot clock. Teams have 24 seconds to get an offense to go, and if they fail to do that, it is a shot clock violation. Here is Ortega finding Latham. No baskets. Here's possession. Juan Sayre works his way around, has to fire. It's no good. Ortega comes away with it. Ortega finding Diallo in transition. It's good to go. Lovely two-man game from ILUNION. And ILUNION take the lead by 1. 7.5 remaining in the second quarter. Warburton fires and hits. That puts ILUNION up by 3. HYERES call a timeout. Exactly. Back underway. ILUNION lead by 3. Here's Juan Sayre. Long 2 is clutch from the HYERES captain. 1 point ball game. A massive 35 points in yesterday's game for Juan Sayre. Here is Ortega finding Warburton. Warburton catch and shoot. No good this time. Hardwall. Juan Sayre puts it up. Rattles out. Rebound Ortega. Warburton inside to Ortega. Wasn't expecting it. And it will be HYERES ball. 1 point ball game in favour of ILUNION. And subs coming in for ILUNION now. Amadou Diallo coming off. Jose Elite coming in, one of ILUNION's new signings. Jose Elite, the Colombian international. So Ilunion lose height but gain speed with that sub. Juan Sayre can't get that to fall. Unsportsmanlike foul on HYERES. So Ortega will get 2 shots and Ilunion get possession back. Subs coming in for HYERES. Hermosia and Lorey replacing Eroui and Juan Sayre. Interesting that HYERES take off Juan Sayre when it's such a close game. Ortega goes 2 of 2. It's now a 3-point lead Ilunion, and they get possession back. But back inside to Ortega and 1. So Ortega will go to the line once again. Foul is on Hermosia. First personal. So the gap remains 5. Can HYERES come back? They're playing without Juan Sayre on the floor. Ardwa 4-3. It rattles off the rim. Here is Leap. Finding Ortega over to Latham. Pass cannot find Latham. Possession stays with Ilunion. 11 on the shot clock. Ortega finds Leap. And a shot clock violation from Ilunion. Chance for HYERES to cut into this deficit. A miscommunication on the pass. Traore picks it up, finds Durand, and here is Ardwa. Durand intercepted, a violation from HYERES. Ilunion ball from the sideline. Latham gets it to go, and Ilunion now up by 7. Foul is on Hermosia. Second personal. Warburton fires. It will not go. Long pass from Traore. Finds Ardwa. And Duran just unable to get the finish. Ortega finding Warburton in transition. 7-point game. Ortega fouled. And Lorraine and Latham exchanging words. Foul is on Lorraine, excuse me, not Armozia. 2 shots to come for Ortega. Ilunion by 7. 3.5 to go in the half. Timeout called. Ortega makes both and Ilunion lead by 9. Excuse me, no timeout called, just subs being made. Lorraine comes off. Good to go for Traore. Back to a 7-point game. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Warburton goes all the way and gets the finish. So that and one will count for Joan Serre. Foul is on sticks. And Joan Serre will go to the line for the bonus bucket. Latham takes a break. In comes Hassel. And Joan Serre makes it a 6-point game. This play stopped as I think Joan Serre jammed his hand. He might have hit his leg actually. Ilunion ball, 2.5 remaining. Hassel makes an immediate impact. And Ilunion beginning to pull away here. Joan Serre met by Warburton. Pump fake and it's good. Injured hand or not. And the Ilunion offense breaks down a chance for HYERES to further cut. into the 6-point deficit. Juan Cero gets it stolen by Ortega, but it remains HYERES ball. And Leap takes a break, and back in comes Diallo. So ILUNION adding height to this team with Hassel, Ortega and Diallo on the floor. Eroui breaks free for the layup. It's good. And it's a 4-point game. HYERES have crept back into this. Hassel, second chance, is good. Juan Cero, clutch. Final minute of the half. 4-point game. Ortega can't find Hassel. An offensive foul on ILUNION. Offensive foul on Hassel. His third personal. Second team foul for ILUNION. Nothing there for Juan Cero. HYERES with the offensive rebound. Here is Traore with the putback, and just like that, it's a 2-point game. 23 seconds left. ILUNION slow it down. Ortega. Warburton wide open. Warburton comes in clutch. A heave. And that'll bring an end to the half. ILUNION lead by 4. ILUNION 36, HYERES 32. HYERES not backing down against this and both Warburton and Hassel on 8. For HYERES, Juan Cero has 17. He's shooting 57% from the field, 8 of 14. And Traore has 11. He's 5 of 8 from the field. ILUNION shooting at 50%, 15 of 30. And HYERES at 46%, 15 of 32. So fairly even shooting percentages now. Of course, ILUNION started not so good, shooting just 16% in the opening minutes. And ILUNION win that second quarter 22-15. I'll be back with you in around about 14 minutes for second half action. Please stay tuned. Thank you very much. Cantu have already qualified for the Champions Cup quarterfinals from this group. And ILUNION are looking to go 3-0 undefeated. They're currently 2-0. HYERES are 1-1, a loss to Cantu and a win over Gran Canaria yesterday. And it will be HYERES possession. HYERES possession. HYERES playing in the blue, ILUNION in the yellow. Here is Ardwan. Gets it to go off the glass. 2-point game. And a miscommunication on the pass that turns over the ball. Foul is on Traore. Oh, excuse me. So a foul on Traore, so it will be a ILUNION ball. Apologies. He commits the foul on Danny Diaz, his first appearance in this game. Diaz to Latham. Latham on the fade off the glass. Back to a 4-point game. Eroe. And it's intercepted. Foul is on Warburton. That's his first personal. Commits the foul on Juan Sayer. Fresh 14 for HYERES. Durand to Ardwan. And Traore can't get that to go. Ortega to Diaz. Warburton. Latham inside. And the Australian international delivers. ILUNION by 6. It's good to go for Ardwan. Ortega looked for the immediate reply, didn't get it. Foul by Ortega. He commits the foul on Traore. That's Ortega's second personal. ILUNION's second team foul. Does not go for Juan Sayer. Latham. It will be ILUNION possession with 10 on the shot clock. Latham over to Diaz. Diaz off the glass. Danny Diaz's first score of the game. ILUNION by 6. Here is Juan Sayre. Puts it up and it's good to go. The immediate response from Juan Sayre. ILUNION possession. 15 on the shot clock. Excuse me, 19. It's hard to see the numbers on the shot clock from this angle. And Latham goes off the glass. ILUNION still keeping a marginal distance away from HYERES as this game continues. It's good to go for Eroe. Four-point game. Ortega to Warburton, back to Ortega. Back over to Warburton, wide open. And it goes. Good shot selection here from ILUNION. Durant gets it to go off the glass. Intercepted by Traore, and here is HYERES. Durant, guarded by Warburton. Finds Juan Sayre, and it rattles out. Rebound Latham. Clutch from Warburton. Foul is on Charlotte Moore. Her first personal. Long pass from Ortega, finds Diaz, he resets, finding Latham. Lovely jubbly from ILUNION. Patient passing, paying off, and now they're up by 8. Warburton fires and hits. And momentum going ILUNION's way now. They're up by 10. Their largest lead of the game. Four minutes to go in the third. Durant can't get that to fall. Another fast break from ILUNION. Diaz, the layup is good. Timeout called HYERES. ILUNION by 12. And right now ILUNION is winning this quarter 16-10. Both Ortega and Warburton on 14. Closely followed by Latham on 12. And Hassel with 8. Meanwhile for HYERES, Joan Sale has 19. Limited to just 2 points in this half so far. Traore has 11. And ILUNION now shooting 60% from the field, 24 of 40. HYERES at 46%. HYERES with the score, 10-point game. Here is Ortega, and it's good to go. Ardwa fires and it rattles out. Offensive rebound HYERES. Traore, pump fake. Fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Diaz. ILUNION's 4th team foul. And that is first personal foul for Diaz. So Diaz will take a break. And then comes, Latham will take a break. And then comes, hang on a second. Charlotte's staying on. So, Latham takes a break. And then comes Teddy Bywater. Shot is good for Traore. He goes 1 of 2. 11-point lead ILUNION. Teddy Bywater brings a lot of experience to this ILUNION side. 7-time Paralympian. Been a part of ILUNION for 18 years. Diaz on the pick and roll. Fouled on the shot. And Danny Diaz, the Colombian international from Bogota. Parapan silver medalist. 2-time Paralympian. Misses both. Warburton chases it down. Finds Bywater. And here is Bywater finding Warburton cross court. Lovely. From the GB duo of ILUNION. That extends their lead to 13. 2.5 remaining in the third. Juan Sayer under heavy pressure, second chance, is fouled. Foul is on Diaz, his second personal. And Juan Sayer at the line. He's HYERES' leading average point scorer. Averaged 21 a game in this tournament. Had a massive 35 points yesterday. He's their leading scorer right now with 19. Make that 20. Make that 21. And subs coming in for HYERES. In comes Loreri and Hermosia. Bywater again to Warburton on the baseline. This time it rattles out. Schwanzer with the rebound, finding Durand. And one for Traore. Third personal foul on Diaz. And Traore once again at the line for the bonus bucket. The French international. All 8 players on HYERES' team are French, no imports. Whereas I think there are 5 nations represented on ILUNION's team. Here is Bywater, lines up a 3 off the back iron. Schwanzer, mismatch, and one. Foul is on Charlotte Moore. Her second personal. And Schwanzer made his Paralympic debut in Paris, was France's leading scorer in Paris and at the 2025 Euros. He makes the bonus bucket. It's a 6-point game. Warburton, Ortega to Bywater. Warburton, more inside, Ortega at the top. Rattles out, offensive rebound Diaz. And it's wrestled away by Traore. Final minute of the third. 6-point game. Schwanzer to Loreri, and it's good. We are back to a 4-point game. HYERES not backing down. ILUNION ball. 12 to shoot. Ortega can't get that to fall. Four-point game. Durand, Schwanzer, and one for Schwanzer. 2-point game, potential for a 1-point game. Schwanzer, the bonus bucket coming up. And it is good. 1-point ball game. 14 seconds left in the third. ILUNION, a chance for a final offense. Ortega on the fade, it's no good. And that will bring an end to the third. 1-point ball game. ILUNION 58, HYERES 57. Everything to play for in the final 10 minutes of this Champions Cup Group B fixture. HYERES win that third quarter 25-22. Ortega and Warburton joint leading scorers with 16 each. Latham on 12 and Hassel on 8. For HYERES, that man Joan Serre has 27. He's shooting 55% from the field, 11 of 20. Traore has 14. And Hardween has 6. ILUNION shooting 54% from the field, 26-48. HYERES at 50%, 25 of 50. Everything to play for in the final 10 minutes of this game. ILUNION, they're currently ranked 3rd in the Spanish League, a 9-2 win-loss record this season. They're reigning Spanish champions. HYERES 3rd in the French League, a 7-2 win-loss record in the league. And there's everything left to play for in these final 10 minutes. Both teams wanting to end the tournament on a high with a win. ILUNION are 2-0. HYERES are currently 1-1. 1 point ball game in favour of ILUNION. Final 10 minutes. Here we go. ILUNION with the first possession of the quarter. Bywater. Warburton. Latham. Mismatch at the top. No good. Rebound Traore. He finds Joan Serre. And it's Duron that moves the ball up the floor. HYERES to potentially take the lead. Duron. Traore. Hermosilla fires and hits. HYERES in the lead. And can ILUNION come back? Here is Warburton. Oh no, it's blocked. A huge block from Traore. And HYERES in transition. This could be huge for the French side. Duron. Hermosilla. Joan Serre, the main man. Can't get that to fall. Latham with the rebound. Hassel back into the game. Bywater. Here we go. Gets it to go off the glass. And that is trademark Terry. Calm, cool and collected. Bywater, the legend of the game at this point. 7-time Paralympian. And here is Joan Serre. 1 point game in favour of ILUNION. Hermosilla fires. Short. Traore offensive rebound. Again, second chance. Fouled on the shot. I believe the foul was on Latham, his second personal. Traore at the line, big time free throw shots for the young 22-year-old. 8 minutes left in the game. First is no good for Traore, but this could tie the ball game here. Traore for the tie. It's good. We're tied at 60 apiece. Eight minutes remaining. Warburton. Hassel And the big man delivers. Here is Joan Serre. Armozy. Joan Serre. Duro inside. Heavy pressure. Can't get it to fall. Foul goes against Joan Serre. Unsure why there is a delay in play here. That is Joan Serre's second personal. First team foul for HYERES. Both teams on one team foul. Latham finds Warburton over to Bywater. Bywater baseline, bang! ILUNION by 4. Miscommunication on the pass. Hassel. Oh, and Warburton and Duran scramble for the ball here. Technical foul. Or hang on a second. I think the referees are talking it over. It might be a warning. ILUNION by 4, 7 minutes to go. Joanne Sayer will get one free throw. I believe the technical foul was called on Warburton. And that makes it a 3-point ball game, 7 minutes remaining. Ilunion ball. One possession game. Here is Bywater finding Latham. Inside to Warburton, and it's good to go. Five-point lead, Ilunion. And Joanne Sayer, as clutch as ever, back to a 3-point game. And it will go in the favour of HYERES. Durand. Takes it himself. Rebound Loreri. Foul is on Bywater. His first personal. Ilunion's third team foul. It will be HYERES ball. 14 on the shot clock. Intercepted by Hassel. A technical foul on Hassel. As he said something to the referee, technical foul on Hassel. Joanne Sayer once again at the line. And Joanne Sayer to make this a 2-point game. He does. 2-point game. And Hassel subs out, in comes Ortega. Bywater. Finds Latham into Warburton. Warburton can't get it to go. 2-point game, chance for HYERES to tie the game here. Durand, Joanne Sayer. Durand wide open. Jerome Durand can't get it to go. And here is Bywater. Bywater lines up a three, swings to Warburton. Warburton catch and shoot. Cannot fall. Bywater is fouled. Fouled by Joanne Sayer. And that is Joanne Sayer's third personal. Second team foul for HYERES. Subs coming in. Sticks and Diallo. I think they'll come in after these free throws. Bywater at the line here. 7-time Paralympian. Makes the first, and he is known for his free throw shooting. Bywater has been with Ilunion for 18 years. Originally from Redcar in North Yorkshire. Makes both, and Ilunion are up by 4. Much needed free throws from Teddy Bywater. As Moore and Bywater take a break, in comes the yellow and sticks. Final 5 minutes. Timeout called ILUNION. ILUNION 68, HYERES 64. ILUNION are winning this quarter right now 10-7. And Warburton is leading the way with 18 points, closely followed by Ortega on 16. For HYERES, Joan Serre, and another sensational performance from Joan Serre. He's up to 31 points personal, and Traore has 15. ILUNION shooting 52%, 30 of 57, HYERES 45%, 27 of 59. 4-point lead ILUNION, final 5 minutes. HYERES ball. Joan Serre inside to draw, and it's good. 2-point ball game. Fantastic transition from HYERES. Warburton. He's leading the way with 18. Finds Ortega. Latham. Good to go. And a beautiful transition down the other end. 4.5 remaining. ILUNION by 4. Good to go for Loretti. Back to a 2-point game. Still everything to play for. Ortega. Intercepted. And a chance for HYERES for the tie. Duro, fast break is good. We are tied at 70. Under 4 minutes remain. Here we go. Warburton. Foul is on Loretti. ILUNION ball. That's HYERES' 4th team foul. First personal for Loretti. Excuse me, HYERES' 3rd team foul. 3rd. Both teams on 3 team fouls. Warburton. Ortega inside, foul. Foul on Traore. Fourth personal on Traore. Big time buckets coming up for Ortega. Spanish international, reigning European champion. Misses both. Costly mistake, possibly, from ILUNION. 3.5 remaining, tie ball game. Joan Serre, is this a dagger? Yes, it is. Joan Serre with a monster 3. A monster 3 from Joan Serre. HYERES by 3. And they get possession. An offensive foul on ILUNION. Juan Serra as clutch as ever. One of the absolute best. Here's possession. Can they build on this 3-point lead? 3 minutes remaining. Juan Serra finding Duran. And it's short. Picked up by Sticks. Fouled. Fouled by Juan Serra. Here's fourth team foul. Fourth on Juan Serra. What a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. What a weekend. So many close games. And that will send, that's HYERES' 5th team foul. So for every foul HYERES commits, it will send ILUNION to the line. ILUNION have got one more team foul to give. Crucial free throws here for the ILUNION captain, Danny Sticks. Ortega, big rebound, and Ortega with a putback. 1 point game. One-point game in favour of HYERES. Less than 3 minutes to go. Can they build on their lead? Duran, Armuzia, Juan Serra, Traore, pump fake, too hard. Ortega with a big rebound. Here is Latham. Latham to Ortega. And ILUNION lose possession. They lose possession. HYERES ball. With just over 2 minutes remaining, a costly turnover from ILUNION. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Armozia puts it up. Can't go. Ortega rebound. 2 minutes remaining. 1 point game. Warburton for the lead. Warburton for the lead from the elbow. And that is trademark Greg. ILUNION by 1. Under 2 minutes remain. Juan Serra. Traore. Inside Loretti. No good. Big rebound from Diallo. And ILUNION in transition. 1 minute 40 remaining. Warburton finds Diallo. Warburton down. And he's Warburton holding on it to his shoulder there. Took a hard tumble. Oh my days, what a game. What a game. Timeout called. Exactly 1 minute 30 remaining. HYERES, ILUNION lead by 1. 1 minute 30 remaining. ILUNION possession, 7 to shoot. Warburton fires. It does not go. And HYERES in transition. Oh, but it's too much. And Latham collects. Straight back into the hands of ILUNION. They lead by 1. Warburton. It doesn't go. Juan Sayre. They need something from that man as we approach the final minute. Here is Juan Sayre. He puts it up, and it is good. Juan Sayre puts HYERES in the lead by 1. 50 seconds left. Warburton fires. It does not go. And HYERES in transition. And that will be ILUNION ball. ILUNION ball, 26.2 on the clock. HYERES in team foul trouble. 26.2 for ILUNION to potentially get the lead, or will HYERES hold on? Timeout called. So that will advance the ball in ILUNION's half. 26.2 left in the game. HYERES lead by 1. .2 left in the game. ILUNION. Warburton. It's short. Big rebound from Latham. And the putback is good. ILUNION in the lead by 1. 12 seconds left. Can HYERES pull something off? Juan Sayre. It's intercepted by Warburton. Intercepted by Warburton. The clear lane. Warburton gets it to go. ILUNION by 3. ILUNION by 3. 2.8 left. And that will be the end of it. ILUNION survive. HYERES. ILUNION with a 3-point win. A banger of a game to end Champions Cup Group B. ILUNION go through to Champions Cup with Cantu, and HYERES will go to Euro Cup 1 finals. A sensational game. Unbelievable game, man. Unbelievable game. And Greg Warburton ends the game with 22 points, shooting 50% from the field. Ortega on 18, Latham on 16. A massive putback from Latham to end that game. And if there's one man that needs to take a bow, it is Nico Juan Sayre. A astounding 36 points, shooting at 58% from the field. 36 points today, 35 yesterday. Nico Juan Sayre, what a performance. congratulations to ILUNION, commiserations to HYERES. But what a great game, what a fantastic game of basketball here at the Champions Cup. So just to recap, ILUNION and Can2 advance to the Champions Cup quarter-finals. HYERES will go to Euro Cup 1 final in Sassari. And Gran Canaria will go to Euro Cup 2 final in Reggio Calabria. My name's Dylan Cummings and I'm signing off with this now. Thank you for joining us. What a fantastic game to end on. Take care and I'll see you soon. Actually, before I go, just to remind you, the next time you'll hear me on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel will be in 2 weeks for the Spanish Copa del Rey here in Madrid. And the next Euro Cup round I will be at will be in Albacete in March for the Champions Cup quarter-finals. And make
I also would like to ask ILUNION and Briandea Cantu to put one here, one in the middle, doesn't matter. The 2 years with the All-Star 5 are from Fede Union, number 0, Greg Walterman. The trophy will be presented by Mr. José Martínez Donoso, General Director of Fundación. Second one from Briandea Cantu, number 7, and Patawal. Trophy presented by Enrique Alvarez, President of the Spanish Federation for Athletes with Physical Disability. Now let's go with from HYERES Handi, number 9, Nicolas Joansac. Trophy presented by Katiuska Garcia from the city of San Agustino, Guadalajara. Una foto ahí.
No, lo del pantalón es un tono.
Then, although it's not here, it's also part of the All-Star 5 from Gran Canaria, Carrington Menendez. So we will send the trophy to them. And finally, from City Illuminum, number 12, Bill Rayford. Okay, now we are going to present a kind of ticket to the quarterfinals. First of all, to Briandea Cantu, Mr. Mayor Roberto Ronda is the mayor of the city of San Agustino, Guadalajara, so we will present it to Briandea. Congratulations, Briandea. Good Briandea. And finally, the same ticket it will be presented to City Union. Felicitaciones. Roberto, por favor.
queda un premio en la mesa.
That's it. Before we finish, on behalf of the Senior Manager Committee, I would like